Welcome to the Conscious Leadership Podcast. In this podcast, we discuss the how-to of creating conscious leadership for business, life, and the world. With ordinary people doing extraordinary things and being truly in control of their own health, wealth, and happiness. Knowledge plus action with a plan creates magical results. Introducing your host, Julie Hogbin, author, international speaker, mentor, disruptor, and creator of conscious leadership, and property investor living in the UK. Conscious leaders care about their impact on the world, their business, their family, their employees, their suppliers, and themselves. In fact, conscious leaders care in a constructive manner and create positive impacts on the world and the people within it. It is an approach of principles, analysis, choice, and reflection. It is a set of beliefs and behaviours that take personal design to create and change to implement. The approach will lead to personal and professional gains and affect the world and individuals for good. Conscious leadership is, in my world, a must for organisation and links directly to corporate social responsibility. Consciousness has become a trend and is widely spoken about in certain circles. Is it widely enough spoken about with leadership? What do you think? When leaders integrate consciousness into the culture of their organisation and life, it will make a massive impact on stakeholder satisfaction. Conscious leadership is a choice everyone can make. Conscious leadership action feeds positive change. Consciously led individuals will lead an improved life. Consciously led individuals will achieve more. Consciously led organisations will outperform others. Consciously led and managed organisations will attract and retain the best talent. Conscious leadership is a skill set that anyone and everyone can learn. Conscious leaders succeed because they bring intention to everything they do, whether that's the way they build their organisation, spend their time and money, or where they choose to travel and vacation. Being intentional is the preface for living life on your terms and creating better lives for those around you. My experience is that unconscious leadership is not sustainable. It won't work for you, your team, and your organisation in the long term. I see too many lives ruined by poor leadership and even worse management. Unconscious leadership can deliver short-term results, but the costs of living and leading unconsciously are great. Short-term thinking and fear drives most leaders and managers to make choices that are at odds with the results, healthy relationships, energy and balance. I have developed the 5 core attributes of conscious leadership as I see it. As you review the list and this podcast, think about how you are doing with each area. Courageous. Are strong advocates for their vision and being a business and individual for good. Operating from the heart with wisdom and challenge the status quo within self and with others. Active. Conscious leaders take proactive steps within their control and influencing sphere to develop other conscious leaders and create a culture of conscious decision makers. Principled. Conscious leaders develop a set of principles to guide every action and decision that needs to be taken. They develop a set of personal and business guidelines from which to operate and base every decision on those guidelines. Conscious leaders will go for the long-term result rather than the short-term gain and quick win. Engage. First with self to create the principles to operate from and within, then with others to influence and create positive change through conscious inner and outer communication skills, asking questions and listening to the answers, promoting collaborative relationships in all walks of life, promoting transparent interactions. Reflect. Take time to pause, analyse, reflect, learn, request honest and open feedback, and make conscious choice for future action. Those 5 stages create the word caper. And the definition of caper is to skip or dance about in a lively and playful way. Conscious leaders have fun while they are doing what they do. Here are some highlights of recent studies that build a case for conscious leadership. Companies with purpose and corporate social responsibility outperform peers by 8 times. 94% of Gen Z look for employers with corporate social responsibility values. 91% of leaders surveyed say consciousness and compassion is very important for leadership, and 80% say they want to enhance their skills and don't know how. Generation Z is here. Generation Z, those born after the mid-1990s, are now entering the workforce and consumer marketplace in droves, accounting for 40% of all consumers globally by 2020, which is 2.56 billion. Expect Generation Z to demand more flexibility in the workplace, more freedom of choice and greater degrees of acceptance and transparency in the workplace and marketplace. They are particularly interested in seeing companies address issues of global poverty and hunger, the environment, climate change and human rights. Conscious leadership, with the skill set developed, provides the solution and positive way forward for you, your team, your organisation, your business and your personal life. If you would like more information or support in any of these items or subjects, please contact me. Thanks for listening to the Conscious Leadership Podcast. You can contact Julie on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest and hear me out. Please subscribe to her YouTube channel for how-to videos and more content. And please message Julie to have your questions answered. Until next time, remember, knowledge plus action with a plan creates magical results. See it, say it, write it, believe it, and achieve it.